Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You are welcome to YC Studio, Sabungari, Buari, FCT Abuja. In case you are watching us for the first time, we are on YouTube, on Twitter, on Instagram, and other social media. If you connect with us, you are onto some wonderful, thrilling, and entertaining packages. The program is the words of our elders, our words of wisdom. And remember, the wise man hears and gets wiser. Today's topic is a bit controversial. It is, don't die loaded, die empty. It sounds controversial because when the word death is mentioned, nobody is comfortable with it. Even myself, I'm not comfortable with the word death, but death is a necessary end. Death will come when it will come. Death will come to every living. Nobody will leave this world alive. But the important thing is that we have to have at the back of our minds that before we die, what have we impacted on the world? Because from the time we're given birth to, God has deposited some talents and gifts in us, and therefore we have to utilize, explore, exploit, and back our actions, back our thoughts and our talents with actions. If that is not done, then it means we are going to die loaded. It was Oyema that sang the song, "Whatever you want to do it, no one knows tomorrow." And Martins Ahmed also added that we should die empty. What do they mean? They mean that whatever God has deposited in you as a talent, as a gift, you have to explore, you have to exploit, you have to unleash it upon the world before you die, before you go 6 feet down the grave. Now, there are many people who go down 6 feet down the ground without exploring their talents and gifts. And that means that they are dying loaded, which should not be. For example, in this studio, YC studio, it was just in the imagination of the owner of the place. But he decided to back his thoughts with action. And that is why this studio is working, and that is why there are so many people working under him, and they are on his payroll. There are some people's destiny that are tied to your own talent, your own gifts. And by the time you don't explore them, those whose destinies are tied to yours will be stranded. Now, Miles Muro said, the grave is the richest portion of the earth because so many people die loaded. There are books, according to him, that have not been written, but they are found in the grave. There are businesses that have not been opened, they are there in the grave. There are songs that were not even written, nor even sung, they are there in the grave. And so he said, for one to maximize his potentials, you have to explore, exploit, and unleash your potentials upon the world. Now, it is so certain that if you don't back your talent and give with action, you will definitely die loaded. And that is wrong, because you are coming to the world and going out of the world without impacting the world, which should not be. And therefore, my advice to everyone is that try as much as possible to explore and exploit your talent, your gift. Every human being was not created just for the sake of creation. God created every human being for a purpose and for a reason. And therefore, we have to find that reason. We have to find that purpose to be able to achieve what or to back up the assignment that God has given you. And so, if that is not done, then we are dying loaded. But we are supposed to die empty because we have given out our best, our talents, our gifts to the world and for the service of God and humanity. As I told you earlier, I am Elder Nnok Yohana, the anchor person of this program, and I believe that from now henceforth, whatever thing you are good at doing and whatever thing you know God has deposited in you, exploit it, use it, because it will help some other people. You can be an employer of labor. Who knows? Well, I pray that this message will sink in, and let's maximize our gifts, our talents, and our potentials. I remain Elder Nnok Johanna. Thank you so much for watching. I hope we are going to meet in the next episode. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
VIC Studio 1212.